Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another World of Tanks console video. So in this video I'm going to be driving the WZ-122, a Era 2 Chinese premium medium tank that has a 4-shot auto-loading missile system. And like the Arctic Hiss, so it also has the multi-weapon system just like the Arctic Hiss. And I've got a few people saying that I should compare the WZ-122 to the Arctic Hiss because they have very similar playstyles. But also different ones at the same time, because one's a light tank that's very big with no armor. This one's a low-medium tank with armor. So, yeah, but it also has the multi-weapon system for the 4-shot, and it makes it ATGMs, which makes it really powerful. And now I'm going to show you 2 replays. Now, the first one, it's about a 5-minute match. It is a 5-minute match. And also, I do tons of damage in this one. And the second one is the one that you really want to stay around for, because I put the tank to the ultimate test. And basically, I think I do like a 1v7 or a 1v8. 1v7, 1v6 in that second replay. So, yeah, stick around for that one. And a lot of damage. Also, now, this tank, I've been having a ton of fun in. Should you get it? Yes. If you like tanks that are fun, and you like ATGMs, and you like a tank that has the multi-weapon system plus the ATGMs, then definitely get it, because 3,440 TPM, 5 degrees of controversy is something that holds this tank back, but you get used to it. The mobility is pretty decent. It's 55 forward. That's about the average speed for Era 2. 22 reverse. The armor holds up somewhat. The whole armor doesn't really hold up that much, but the turret armor does. Now, the best way to play this tank is save your 8 ATGMs. Now, the 8 ATGMs, you only get 8, which is not a lot for a 4-shot autoloader ATGM. Good thing that it's a multi-weapon systems, because they're playstyle you can play with this tank. Basically, you can fire with your main gun, then while you fire with your main gun, you can fire ATGM, switch back to your regular gun, keep firing then once your interclip reload is done, switch back to your ATGMs and shoot another ATGM in. Also, you can reload your entire clip with ATGMs while still firing the main gun. Like, there's multiple ways you can play this tank. Like, boom, 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 dead. Like, this tank can easily 1v1 any tank. It really can, because of the 4-shot autoloader ATGMs and how powerful the main gun actually is. And the penetration is actually sort of good. It's pretty good. Especially for Era 2, it's 372 on standard. Remember, premium rounds is heat rounds, so that's why you only see me loading 2, but you don't really need premium rounds on this tank. Most of the tanks that you made, you can easily penetrate with your ATGMs or standard penetration. Now, the penetration on your ATGMs is 460, which is actually more than your premium penetration. Your high explosive penetration, if you're wondering about that, it's 130. That's 610 damage. So it's pretty good. I've not really fired any of the high explosive rounds yet. It's probably really good against light tanks, lightly armored 4.211s in the back of the tank, and stuff like that. Now, the equipment pieces I'm running is the Events Powertrain, Events Loader, and Stabilizer. Now, I don't remember what crew skills I have on this tank during these 2 replays, because I redid that crew for like a light tank for the Type 64, Type 62, going down that light tank line. That's where that crew is now, so I kind of don't remember what it is, but it's probably like rapid aim, born leader, 6th sense, supply conservation, and off-road driving. And I think that would have been about it. Also, you see 5 minutes, 6,700 damage, easy, almost 3,000 assists, and made 282,000 silver. Now, the silver bonus is 50%, XP bonus is 10%, and you get a crew XP bonus 25%. So, yeah. Now, the second match is going to be on Hellbron. Now, a good way to save onto your ATGMs. I'm going to put this tank to the test, really. I'm going to probably need every single bit of ammunition, Now, also, this match shows you how important the whole patch is and how important the smoke screen is, I think. Yes. I think I get to show you how important it is. Well, I also get to show you how good the main gun is. Because you're not going to be firing that many ATGMs at the start. Now, the way to play this tank. Now, your ATGMs can definitely get you out of a pinch. It can definitely win you a 1v1 match. And you only get 8 of them, so you really want to use those sparingly. So, the way I'd say it is, use your main gun as much as possible. Because you get 30-something rounds. I have 31 rounds on my standard 2 heat, 7 high explosive. And I do eventually knock down my high explosives to give me more AP rounds. Right now I have 34 standard 2 heat, 4 high explosives. And sadly, you can't get any more ATGMs than 8. You're limited to 8. But you really just want to save your ATGMs when you are like by yourself, or you really need to take down a tank. That's when you start using your ATGMs along with your main gun. That's how I play this tank, is if I don't need to fire if I can just sit back and snipe, I have teammates, and it's not a tank I really want to take out quickly. I do want to take the tank out, but not as quickly as like other tanks. I'll just fire the main gun. If it's a tank I want to take out quickly, I'll fire the ATGMs with the main gun. Or if it's a 1v1, ATGMs with the main gun. You'll definitely see that in this match. Now, the team is absolutely getting crushed. I have like pushed through the town, and surprisingly, I've not met any resistance in the town down the A line. So, luckily for me, I get to sit here in A1 and just snipe over here to people in an A5. And I'm sitting in bushes so they can't see me. And luckily, my teammates are actually spotting them up, and I can pop out and pop into bushes so I can see them, but they can't see me, which is the funny thing about True Vision. I love True Vision for that. And I always love True Vision. So, 9v12. Not too bad. Right now, I'm just doing a little bit of sniping. There's a 4-2-11 up there. I don't know what else is up there. I thought I seen like a heavy tank or a medium tank charging down here. That's why I looked left. And there's a tank right there. As you can see, somebody's found me. And yeah. Put one shot into the T-62. I want to secure the kill. And goodbye, T-62. Also, I kind of want to talk about the shell velocity of this tank. Now, the shell velocity is 1,615 for its standard, 950 on its heat rounds, and 905 on its standard. Now, if you're wondering about the ATGM's max speed, it's 120, which is not it's definitely a slower ATGM, so you don't really want to snipe with your ATGMs if you don't need to. They're more like a brawling ATGM, if that makes sense. Right now, it's 4-2-11. I popped smoke so I don't get shot. Smoke is definitely useful not getting shot, doing 1v1s, and a whole bunch of different situations. And now I'm just going to fall back into the town and see if I can put some more shots in. And yes, I'm doing a long-range sniping. That's kind of what you want to do in this thing. Because you definitely have the shell velocity to do it. You definitely have the accuracy to do it. Why not do it? And you don't have the armor like the 4-2-11 or any of the T-72s. And you don't have the gun pressure like the M60. So you kind of just want a little bit of sniping. And you're mainly for the end game. For like when the game starts getting like a loss, or when the game's starting to wrap up. That's when you use your speed. That's when you use your somewhat armor, and that's when you use your hit points. Right now, it's a 4v8. I haven't really done too much in this game. I guess 2045 is not going to win this game, but I'm trying to snipe. Maybe I should have pushed up and actually did some more instead of just sniping for so long. And there's a tank over there fighting a heat round, as you can definitely tell. It's so slow, the heat round is. And yeah. And there's a 4-11. So here's what I'm talking about, the 1v1s. Now here comes the 4-11. Now, remember, the 4-11 has spaced armor. It definitely has the spaced armor. And so my ITGMs are going to get absorbed into the armor. Except for that one for some strange reason. And as you can see, I am switching from ATGMs and standards. ATGMs to main gun during that fight. Just like you should. I fired 2 ATGMs and they were very effective. And I took down the 4-11. He only put 2 shots into me. So that's nice. So right now, it's a 1v6. As you notice, I've put my ATGMs on reload. And driving into position, by the time I get to a position, they should be about reloaded. And let's see who I'm going to find. And you definitely want to, like, in these positions, kind of just want to fire those ATGMs when you can one-shot somebody. And that's not something you want to do with your ATGMs. And, yeah. It's just completely miss and just, yep, wreck it. So right now, it's a 1v5. If you notice, 2 of them are in a platoon. Which is kind of scary, because they all know where I am at. I don't know how much hit points are. Both of my consumables are on cooldown. I miss right there. Now, I'm going to put an ATGM to them to take out this light tank quickly. Goodbye. And switch to the main gun. Boom. Dead. Now, right here, I should have reloaded my ATGMs so I can have them in for a battle. I should have. And maybe that will come back and haunt me. Maybe it won't. But yeah. Right now I'm just trying to find those tanks. I know right now if I stay here for too long by myself, there are 4 of them and they will hunt me down and just all kill me. Now, luckily I do manage to take out M60. And my smoke screen kind of gets absorbed in the wall, and one of the platoon mates puts a shell into me. Now, if you notice, both of their platoon mates are around me, so this is kind of scary. Put an ATGM into the Sheridan, and goodbye, Sheridan. Luckily, I am a wrecked guy, so yeah. Now, the 4-11 does shut me down because it's the 2 platoon mates. I wasn't going to win that situation. I had to really outthink the platoon because they were working together. They had the more hit points. They could surround me easily. And yeah, so I didn't manage to win that. Anyway, that's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Also, remember to SLAPAFISH because of what I'm doing. And peace out. See ya.